Namaste friends, this is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much. If you are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope that this reading resonates with you. This is a general reading. Please take it as it resonates and leave in peace what does not for someone else, please. Today is Divine Feminine Friday. It is May the 26th. And I did do a pre-shuffle, and I saw Solitude, Stepping into Your Power, and the Queen of Swords. So there's a strong message for Divine Feminine energies there. And we'll talk about that in just a minute, some of the energies that are coming with the pre-shuffle. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle, and I am going to pull a card from this. And let's start off the reading. What Divine Feminine energies are we experiencing? Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. Oh, we have two cards. And Parvati, the goddess of devotion. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And this to me is also that solitude energy of feeling very empowered and very in your spiritual strength. And then we have, I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. Two very strong divine feminine energies of, I'm getting the energy of self-love. I am getting the energy of being in that vibration of love, in that heart-brain coherence, having that, once you get into that heart-brain coherence in your energy, your aura shifts into a magnetic aura. And this is when you are at your highest rate of manifestation. So keep that in mind, that if you can get your mind and your brain kind of at the same frequency, and in that unconditional love where you don't really, you're not suffering from ego-driven energies. You're just like, whatever's in my life is meant to be in my life. Whoever is in my life is meant to be in my life. I am grateful for all that is come into my life as a blessing or a lesson. And everything is unfolding according to the divine plan, and I am surrendering to that plan, to the wisdom of that plan. Take time to reconnect with self, and take time for self-care, because self-love is the foundation for all other love. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull from the divine. No, this is Sacred Traveler. This is not the deck. You know what I did? I put them in the different box. So obviously I was meant to use this deck, because usually I use the Divine Abundance. This is the Sacred Traveler, and this is where I saw Solitude and Stepping into Power during the pre-shuffle. So no coincidences, no accidents, no mistakes. Everything happens for a reason, especially during a reading. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Another really powerful divine feminine energy. Your love heals not only you, but it heals those around you. When you're in that frequency of love, it changes the vibration of other people, because they encounter your energy, which interacts with their energy, and your energy, because it is such a high frequency, uplifts their energy. Does that make sense? Let me see if I see anything in these images that I might need to. There's wisdom here. There's wisdom and enthusiasm. And I think the enthusiasm comes from the wisdom. Somebody is feeling very spiritually strong, very empowered energy. And that's very healing. I feel like whoever this resonates for has done a lot of healing work and is now healing others through their example, their interactions, their experiences, their love, their relationships. It feels like they're really starting to heal others. Okay, I am going to pull from the Muse Tarot, which is very divine feminine energy, and see if there's a specific message. Sanctuary and devotion. You're a vessel for divine healing. You're a vessel for divine wisdom to flow through you to others. This is part of your service. And that's a form of devotion to the divine, to self, to your higher self, to your devotion shows gratitude to your angelic team, your guides, the Hierophant. Yeah. This is all about your spiritual ascension. This is a very spiritually strong divine feminine who has walked the walk and is now sharing the energy with others. 5 of Pentacles, that is 5 of Materials in the challenge position. You had to leave some things behind in order to get here. And if you were inundated and surrounded and infiltrated by toxic relationships, those have had to be left behind for you to get into this higher vibration. The Chariot. Yeah, absolutely. You had to move forward, even though it was in solitude. You had to leave others behind, people that you were attached to, people that you felt like you had a genuine love for, and you still do. It's just your energy cannot interact with their energy over the long term because it just diminishes your energy. It kind of zaps your spiritual strength. So then we have the Tower, no surprise there, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands. So this Tower could be the spiritual epiphany. I would feel better if I saw the King of Cups here. One message from this is that after this spiritual epiphany, I mean, we have 3 major arcana here, the Hierophant, the Chariot, and the Tower. And it feels like there was some sort of deconstruction. Feels like there's a lot of things that had to leave your life. It might have been a job, it could be relationships, could be family members, could be living arrangements. You had to change something significant in your life to be able to evolve. And this Tower was the deconstruction of that so that you could move forward. You were stuck in some sort of pattern of self-sacrificing. But now you're connecting to things that you're passionate about, which is really elevating your energy. Before, there was something that was just holding you captive. Some sort of energy, like I said, work, a place you were living. Let me just give an example. What they're showing me is you live in an apartment. You were living in an apartment, and then all of a sudden there was this major construction project across the street. Like they demolished a whole city block, and then they were putting up this whole new office space. And it was going to be years of construction noise, of disruption, of no harmony, no peace, all hours of the night kind of construction. And it just disrupted your energy. And you were just like, I can't do this for 2 years or 3 years while they build this building. I need to find a more stable, quiet place to live, something that offers my soul sanctuary. Because the grating noise, I mean, it's really just this, it permeates everything. You couldn't think, couldn't have a conversation, couldn't rest, couldn't relax. And so there was this Tower. I mean, your back was up against the wall. You were going to have to make this decision. That's one example. But whatever it was that was keeping you in this state of stagnation, It was not peaceful energy for you. It was very uncomfortable, but it took you quite a while to make the decision, hey, this just isn't healthy for me anymore, okay? And so now you're like following your passions, and once you made this decision and you kind of have recovered from it, now you're in this rebuilding process of really focusing on your spiritual self, your mission, your how you can help humanity, either through healing or through guidance, or just your gift to the world, music, art. I'm a professional organizer, and I'd love to help people kind of get stability in their lives through organization of chaos. But it's whatever it is you're very passionate about. And it's what's moving you forward. It's emotionally gratifying, not just income-wise, but it's just like this, just feeds your soul. And when you see the results of the interaction with your gift or your talent with others, it feeds your soul. It ignites your passion even stronger. Yeah, there's the Star. Another major arcana. Bottom of the deck. The Knight of Inspiration. You just kind of took off with this. It's like once you made this decision, that was the blockage. And then you got into this really empowered spiritual state of being where you really have your aura now, your energy is healing your those around you, which is why we're here, and it's all good. Just be careful that you don't be very cognizant and aware of those who you are interacting energetically with, because if it starts to diminish your energy, you need to kind of make sure that you have periods of time where you step away and kind of regroup, kind of this almost like hermit energy, that solitude. Sometimes we need that, but this is all about this is your you woke up. You went through dark night of the soul. You woke up and you stepped into your power and your authenticity and your gifts very quickly, I'm feeling. This was not something, it happened somewhat suddenly. My spiritual awakening was somewhat sudden. The Return, a new story, you decide, alignment, it's all coming together. This is the Rose Oracle. You got into alignment, and then the energies are just flowing. When you're in alignment, that heart-brain coherence, that's alignment. When you're in that alignment at a high frequency, you're magnetic. Your aura is so high frequency that when others interact, it like permeates their aura, and it kind of starts to heal. It's what they're showing me. It's kind of like this merging of auras, and your aura is so powerful that it is transmuting the pain of someone else's aura and kind of filling it with white light. Yeah, kind of a golden light. Release the petals. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Yeah, this was like a complete transformation. It's like one day you were maybe, they're telling me like in a traditional religion, belief system. And then you went through your awakening and it was like, wow, your whole life changed. Let's pull some from the Shadowscapes Tarot, and we'll end with some sacred self-care and affirmations. Just wanted to do a quick video for you to always focus on self and self-care. Page of Pentacles. Learning something new. You could have learned tarot. You could have learned, Reiki. You could have learned sound healing. There's a new skill you've learned. And death again. Here we have death and transformation. The Tower, death and transformation. This is a whole new life for you. It's almost like you went from corporate to Casadega. If you don't know what Casadega is, it's a little spiritual community in Florida. It's almost like that was the magnitude of this big change. It's like you were in, corporate finance or corporate law, and then you had your spiritual awakening, your belief system changed, and you went and lived in a spiritual community and became a healer or a psychic or a tarot reader or some sort of spiritual guidance, and you're healing others through your work, your mission. You have really tapped into your mission. We have Mystic Healer and Star here. This is definite healing energy that your gift is healing. We have a lot of major arcana here. We have the Death card, we have the Star, we have the Tower, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. Those are all very, very powerful cards about changing belief systems. Seven of Pentacles. You really examined some of the things in your life, and you kept only what was meaningful to you. Like, let's say, for example, you had an apartment in New York, and you had a lot of furniture, really high-end stuff, and then you decided, I had this spiritual awakening, I'm going to move to Casadega, Florida, and live in a cottage. And so you're not going to take all that high-end furniture down with you. You're going to select a few pieces that you absolutely love and take with you what you can use and what you need and what you just absolutely can't part with. But the rest you're going to sell in consignment store. Because, you only have with you now what it is you need. What is that provokes your energy, and provokes in a good way. So they're using the word provoked. What provokes your energy? Ten of Swords. And the energy from this card is getting you through. This is the transition. It was not easy, giving up some things that mattered to you a lot. Relationships, where you lived, your work, all of that. It's almost like you gave it all up. Like you moved to Bali. There's something about that. This is a specific message. No reversals in this deck, remember. And the Magician. Yeah. You are creating a whole new life. And it happened rapidly. So with the Death card and the Tower and the Magician and the Star card, this is basically, you went from one whole life to a total life transformation into your spiritual life. And that just really created this spiritual dynamic. I mean, your ascension process is quite quick. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, that's truth. Bottom of the deck here, Knight of Inspiration. I think we saw that one already. It's almost like one day you just woke up and you're just like, you know what? None of this shit works for me anymore. I think I'm going to make a change. I'm going to move to Bali. So you sold everything, quit your job, and just took this. It's amazing we don't see the leap of faith here with the Fool card. But this reinvigorated you. Bravo. Took a lot of courage. I don't see the Strength card here either. But this just... Another storyline they're telling me is like your significant partner left you. And you were just like... Rather than be devastated, you were just like, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to transform my life. I've been waiting on this. You kind of felt like it was in your soul that you were waiting on something to happen to give you the doorway to say, time to leave all this shit behind. I'm going to go follow my eat, pray, love. Kind of that. That's what I see here. The traditional life just wasn't working. So I had to come down. And there was some sort of catalyst that made that happen. But you embraced it, and instead of being crushed by it, you were just like, shit, this is a great opportunity for me to just move. Start my life over again. Reinvent myself. This is a reinvention of self. All right, let's pull some self-care, because I don't want this to be too long of a reading, because I know you have other things to do. But thank you for sticking with me. Bravo. That is divine feminine authenticity and power if I ever witnessed it in a tarot reading. This is Sacred Self-Care Oracle. Connect with fire. That could be passion too. You may want to do like a, maybe a stare into a candle or something, but beauty rituals, self-care. Here she's giving herself a manicure and pedicure. I do that on Tuesdays. Fridays are my facial days. And hydrate, yeah. Which was funny because I was going to start this reading with go grab a glass of water before we start, because it's important to hydrate. Music is important too. So some things to kind of keep you motivated. Make sure your self-care. Take time to sit and relax, maybe stare into a fire and allow some downloads to come in. Hydrate, and also with the connect with fire and hydrate. Okay, I'm hearing hot flashes. Sorry. Maybe somebody is going through the change and it's got some hot flashes going on. Make sure you stay hydrated, and soothing music or music that really keeps your passion moving. Let's take some empowerment cards just to keep us motivated. This is a really beautiful reading. Investing in your new life. Everything is within your power, and your power is within you. And that is that soul healing, soul sustaining energy. If you're going to rise, you might as well shine. Well, you definitely rose in your ascension. This is a beautiful reading for whoever it's for. I mean, please comment below if there was a specific catalyst for this, and what you did. Where did you go? How did you transform your life? That would serve as an inspiration for others who are on the cusp of that happening to them. That would be like you're giving them a roadmap that if something comes along, their tower moment happens, and instead of being devastated and crushed, you're like, use this as an opportunity. This is what I did. That would be great. Life is tough, but so am I. You were definitely tough. You took this as an opportunity to totally transform your life. You reinvented yourself on your spiritual path. You are so high in alignment. Awesome. That is a lot to be admired. Okay? Hope this helps. Namaste.